Somebody call the police, file a missing persons report. Michelle Obama is missing. It was confirmed today that Michelle Obama, the wife of Barack Obama, will not be attending the inauguration of President Donald Trump on Monday. Now, this wouldn't be weird, except that she also skipped the funeral of President Jimmy Carter last week. You may remember she was supposed to be, like, there's Lara, and then there's Melania, and there's Donald, and there's no Michelle. And that's why Donald and Barack spent the entire time chatting with each other. The fact that she's missing now two high-profile events in a row, both of which Barack Obama will attend, is causing some rumors to bubble up, like maybe they're not so close as they used to be. In fact, if you look at this photo, they're not so close. Look, you could drive a truck. You could drive Donald Trump's garbage truck through the space between these two. And this seems to have been a long-time problem. Look, this was the last inauguration of Donald Trump. You've got Melania, Donald, Barack, a big empty space, and then Michelle Obama. Some people say maybe she's just really busy, writing another book or producing a new Netflix special. Some people say maybe she's not going to the inauguration because she just doesn't like President Trump. I'll be honest with you, though. I don't think that it's President Trump that she doesn't like anymore.
Now, we saw Donald Trump's inauguration continue and get completed yesterday in a very, very perfect and stylish way. But then one thing that came out is that when we looked at those who were in attendance, many past presidents were in attendance. In fact, I think all who are still alive attended. We had George W. Bush attending with his wife. We had Bill Clinton attending with his wife. Then we had President Barack Obama attending. But for him, he came without Michelle Obama. And it has been a tradition that when such kind of events occur, former presidents tend to attend. But then we saw a deviation that happened during the 2020 inauguration where President Trump did not want to attend it because he was having a lot of complaints about the entire election and the integrity of how it happened. So one question that most people asked when it came apparent that Michelle Obama was not going to attend is why Michelle is not attending. And people were talking about in different ways. And as it is, the Maga battalion was out, freaking out and saying that, hey, why is it that she's not attending? What is going on? Why must she do this? But then sometimes we tend to forget that Donald Trump also failed to attend the last time such an event was held. So I want to play for you a clip of reactions from both sides. There are those who are supporting Michelle Obama for this, and there are the others who are really criticizing her for what she did. So let's watch this, then come back and share our thoughts together.
Michelle Obama will not be at Donald Trump's inauguration on January 20th, a major break with protocol and a sign, I think, that she's never, ever going to run for political office in her own right. All right, let me explain. So, typically, the former presidents and their spouses are in attendance at these swearing-ins, these inaugurations. Now, I will note Donald Trump nor Melania Trump was at Joe Biden's swearing-in 2021. So I say normally, but not always. Michelle Obama will not be there. Her office announced about a week before the actual inauguration. Her husband, Barack Obama, will be there. Hillary and Bill Clinton will be there. George W. Bush and Laura Bush will be there.
Are Barack Obama and Michelle Obama headed for a divorce? Some of the papers are speculating that they are, but then we all understand the media and newspapers because sensation sells, as do catchy headlines and conjecture. So let's move beyond sensationalism, conjecture, and could be maybe, and go and have a look at some of the facts around Barack Obama that exists within his intelligent mathematical blueprint. This is what I, as the human futurist, do. I build bespoke blueprints, and within the blueprint lies code which reveals profoundly significant insights. So here it is in front of your eyes now, an extract from the intelligent mathematical blueprint of Barack Obama. What do we see? Highlighted clearly for you to see. His 2025 is themed in concentrated format. That means this happens for 1 year only. By sequence 10-1. 10-1 heralds or signals a brand new beginning. Why is this so significant, this number 10, which reduces down to the number 1? Because Barack Obama is born in the month of August. August is an 8. 8 is the physical, underneath lies the 1, which is the emotional. So therefore, this 10-1 in 2025 is going to target him emotionally in the family or intimate space. He's also born in 1961. That's his career number. 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1 gives you 17. 1 and 7 gives you 8. So he's also got a number 8 career number, which means that underneath lies a number 1 emotional career number. So therefore, when we see this 10-1 sequence theming his life in concentrated format, which is as powerful as it gets, I can tell you, after having done this for years and built and analyzed thousands of charts, that what happens this year impacts him massively emotionally, either on a family level, on a career level, or on both levels. Then look at his 2026. Do you see that it is themed by sequence 13-4? That's the red number. Barack Obama is born on the 4th. If you look, there's a double 4 and there's a 4 and a 7. Those are challenging and antagonistic number combinations. So what happens for him and to him in 2025 has a very significant effect on him personally in 2026. This is why I do what I do. This is why I build what I build. Not to be the wise man of the village, not to engage in conjecture or speculation. Could be. Yes, there are many permutations or combinations that could create certain results, but when you study Obama's charts for 2025 and 2026, there is a much higher than average level of risk and challenge that he will have to face.
Mr. Black again, and if you're here, you're part of the underground. So, I see Maga Nation has its panties in a bunch because former Vice President Michelle Obama has decided that she will not be going to Trump's inauguration. And they're talking about how classless that is, and she's a sore loser, and all of these type of things, and, you know, besmirching her name because she's decided not to come to Trump's inauguration. And the historical preference is that every living first lady and president attends the inauguration. So, do they have a point that Michelle Obama should attend? Well, let's go back. Let's go back 4 years ago on the inauguration of Joe Biden. Who was not there? His predecessor tucked tail and snuck out and refused like a little baby to go to the inauguration. So now you're talking about Michelle Obama didn't go? Is not going? Man, miss me with that dumb shit. Michelle Obama was in every right. And the other thing is that they're talking about how Vice President Kamala Harris has not given J.D. Vance a tour of the Naval Observatory where the vice president reside. Do you remember what J.D. Vance said? We're taking out the trash. So you want me to act with a modicum of decency when you're calling me and my family trash? These people want so much, but the stuff they're not willing to give. Give Trump a chance. Give Trump a chance. We haven't seen what he's going to do. Why? Did you guys give Biden a chance? Let's go, Brandon. Joe and the Ho. All of this stuff is just it's shameful. But you want Democrats and Democratic leaders to treat you in a different way because that's what precedents has said. Man, go ahead with that. We're going to treat you the same way. I have no respect for this incoming administration. I'm not going to give it a chance. I gave it a chance, and it spit in my face. So that's the chance that I'm giving it.
Uh-oh. Is there trouble in paradise? According to Fox News and other news sources, Michelle Obama will not be at Trump's inauguration. Barack Obama will be there, but Michelle won't. She also was absent from Jimmy Carter's funeral. Her team has given no reason for her absenteeism from these important events, so one can only speculate. But I've heard rumors that they're on the outs, so perhaps it's true. We shall see. Okay, well, that's it. Have a good Tuesday. Okay, bye.
So the inauguration is coming up, and Michelle Obama just decided, hey, I ain't going. And people are upset about it. If I'm being honest, I've never felt more connected to anybody that spent that much time in the White House in my entire life, because I too asked, who all gonna be there? And then once I find out, I'm gonna cancel the plans. He's gonna be there? Whose party? It's his party? I'm definitely not going. I never feel more connected to anything from that.
I've been on a news strike since the election, but I decided to tune in to my girl Joyanne Reed on the MSNBC on tonight. And baby, the news that I got right before she clocked out. Our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama, will not be in attendance at that Klan rally on January the 20th, 2025. Now, she didn't call it that, but I called it that. But she won't be there. The same way she paid her respects to former President Jimmy Carter from the House, she will be at the House on January the 20th, 2025. Well, I don't know where she'll be, but she won't be at that inauguration. Michelle, our queen of the 92%. I love her so much. She is me. I am her and she is me.
Michelle Obama said in the year of 20 and 25, when you go low, I'm going to meet you in hell. Miss Ma'am said you can miss me at the funeral. You can miss me at the inauguration. You can just miss me. I'm done.
So today it came out that Michelle Obama is not going to Trump's inauguration next week. And I want to talk about this because I think there's a lot that we can all learn from in this moment. Michelle Obama has constantly been berated by Trump. He has said some horrific things about the Obama family. And she has decided, I'm going to buck the trend, buck the standard of what is expected of me, and instead choose myself, choose my peace, and skip this inauguration, right? Technically, a reason was not given as to why she won't be at inauguration, but that's kind of besides the point since we all can assume that this is why. And I think this is something so incredible for women to learn. This idea of us choosing ourselves over choosing precedent and choosing the standard that is expected of us. For us to show up for ourselves authentically, for us to choose to do the things that feel right for us, for our family, for our hearts, and for our souls. So I want all of us to channel a little bit of Michelle Obama, not just each and every day, but especially in the next 4 years, because choosing ourselves over and over again during this Trump administration is going to be what's going to help get us through. Good luck.
That's my first lady, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. This is my first lady for life. I seen someone post this, and I seen in the comments, I seen Maga having a meltdown about it, saying, you know, she should have more class to show up and go. Weren't they the same ones that was praising Donald Trump for skipping Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's inauguration because he damn sure didn't show up? They praised that, but they think everybody should bow down to Donald Trump. I don't know what motherfucking planet y'all living on. My first lady gonna stand on business. She ain't dealing with that shit, and I don't blame her. Why go somewhere and be fake? He don't like them, and they don't like him. President Obama, yeah, he gonna go because he gonna go do the right thing. Hey, it is what it is. Obama's still my president. My first lady said she gonna sit this one off, and I don't blame her for sitting it out, because at the end of the day, to get respect, you have to give it. And he's been saying for years that Obama wasn't really a citizen of the United States. He said that for years. So I'm going to be protesting it. All my TVs will be off. I don't even want a commercial to come on and they put breaking news on my TV for that shit to show up on my TV. So I'm just going to turn the motherfuckers off on that day. And that's what I'm doing.
I see some of y'all are upset that Michelle Obama is not attending the inauguration. And I find that so funny, because did y'all also forget that she is part of the 92%? That she understands the assignment. We told y'all that for the next 4 years, we're not participating in any circuses. We're not getting involved. That is none of our business. Did you think it was something different for her? Oh no, oh no, oh no. She's part of the 92%, and she understands the assignment. So that's why lately you ain't been seeing her. She's part of the 92%, and we support her. Again, this is part of the Fuck Around and Find Out edition of 2025. All right, 92%ers, y'all go be great.
I don't know why you would hold a former first lady to a standard that you wouldn't even hold a former president to. And why? There was one major person who did not attend Joe Biden's inauguration in 2020. You know who that was? Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So why are you all worried about Michelle Obama's not going to be at Trump's inauguration?
Yeah.
What a bad look. What a bad look when a president doesn't participate in the peaceful transfer of power.
Thank you.
Leave Michelle out of this.
Because it's a double standard.
It's a double.
Forever First Lady Michelle Obama talking about she not going to that inauguration and she not going to give us an explanation as to why is chef's kiss exactly the way black women should be starting the year and the next 4 years at that, moving forward. Because why? I don't want to be over there with them people. Barack's going? What that got to do with me? He do what he want to do. He grown. Okay? And it's really the not giving an explanation part that I love the most, because people think that just because you are healed or healing and in a lifestyle of healing, that means that you're going to go for everything. Why would I do that? I don't even like those people. Why would I be over there with them? I did it once. I'm not going to do it twice. A lot of y'all think that just because you're healing or you're saved or whatever, that you have to be complicit and compliant with everybody else's expectations of you. Just because you are saved does not mean that you gonna go for everything. It is okay to say no. Remember, we're not nice anymore. We're kind, we're compassionate, we're caring, not nice. Nice means that when they say jump, you say how high. When they say, oh, I need you to do this, please, sister, ma'am, girl, hun, sis, daughter, you're ready to go. Black women, we said we're resting, right? Let our forever First Lady Michelle Obama be the first example of how we're going to do this thing moving forward. Okay? By the way, RIP to TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on the camera app. Okay, I have been on there almost 10 years. I'm not going to let go of that following. I may be open to doing some of the other things, but we'll see. I pray about it because, baby, auntie don't want all that social media. Okay? All right. Love y'all.
Wow, what a debate. I think people are entitled to have their own opinions on the entire issue as to why President Donald Trump skipped the previous inauguration and why Michelle Obama had to skip this inauguration that happened yesterday. But I tend to really like how the discussion is going on there. And some are even speculating that President Obama and Michelle could be headed for a divorce. This is quite out of the blues, and I think we are waiting to see how it will turn out in the end. But then others feel like Michelle Obama was just fed up with the Trump and everything to do with Trump. But isn't she the one who told us that when they go low, we go high? I remember that quote vividly, and I think it is something that many people have always used for many times now. But at the end of the day, you are going to realize that Michelle Obama is principled as she is, and she has the right to make decisions that she wants to make. Whether she felt it was right to attend that, it is all upon her to really make her mind come out and be heard. So why is this really an issue? We know that over the years, past presidents living and their spouses always attend these kind of inaugurations because they say that it is an important part and beauty to the democracy that America prides itself for having. So it is really quite sad to see such kind of things happen. But I think everybody has a reason why they do certain things, and Michelle Obama is all within her rights to make the decision as to what she's going to do when. Former First Lady Michelle Obama did not attend Donald Trump's inauguration, making a significant departure from traditional protocols where former presidents and their spouses usually attend such ceremonies. Her absence was not officially explained by her office. However, various sources and reports provided insights into her decision. So what are the insights that we find out here? First of all, personal dislike and political difference. While this is quite outrageous, Michelle Obama has been openly critical of Trump, particularly after his pronunciation of the birther conspiracy theory against her husband, Barack Obama. In her memoir, Becoming, she expressed that she could not forgive Trump for putting her family's safety at risk with the conspiracy. Her public statements often highlighted her discomfort with Trump's policies and rhetoric, which she views as antithetical at the values she and her husband stood for during their time in office. So, just personal dislike and political differences with President Donald Trump. First of all, for political differences, I think this has happened. Republicans win, they get inaugurated, and Democratic past presidents attend. Democrats win, and Republican past presidents attend. For instance, yesterday we saw Bill Clinton there, who is a Democrat, and we also saw George Bush. And Bush, in many aspects, has always been not really together with Trump in terms of his rhetoric and his desire to really be president and how he has been handling himself. So we would say that all of those presidents that attended yesterday, they are not in same political alignment with what President Trump is, but instead, just to give the protocols of history tend to really be in sync, they decided to attend. So why is it that she did not attend? It remains a serious question. Emotional response to past inauguration. Michelle Obama had previously shared her negative experience at Trump's first inauguration in 2017. In a podcast, she discussed the emotional toll it took on her, mentioning that she cried for 30 minutes afterward due to the lack of diversity at the event and the stark contrast to the values her administration represented. This experience might have influenced her decision to not attend the second inauguration. Things get thick and better as we continue reading. Breaking with the tradition. While former presidents and first ladies typically attend inaugurations to signify the peaceful transition of power, Michelle's choice to skip the event can be seen as a personal statement against Trump, especially given their past interactions. Her absence was consistent with her not attending former President Jimmy Carter's funeral earlier this month, attributed to scheduling conflicts, but also reflecting her selective public appearances post-White House. Another one is public perception and support. Social media and various reports suggested that her decision was well received by many who shared her political views, seeing it as a stand against Trump's administration. This absence was also interpreted by some as her exercising personal choice over obligation, showing her autonomy in how and when she engages in public and political life. I think this explains the videos that we've just watched. Most of Black speakers there are really speaking in support of Michelle Obama and telling everybody that she has and she reserves the right to make decisions as to where she wants to go and when she wants to go. So her deciding not to attend that inauguration is a personal decision that must be respected. It is quite interesting. I think it is a debate that should continue going on so that we get to have a better understanding of why things happened the way they did. Tell me in the comment section what's your perspective. And if you're watching us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and also share. Thank you, and may the good Lord bless you. Goodbye.